Hello, I'm here today to explain your assignment that we are going to be working on in class. This is again more practice on the science steps of the scientific method. So with this example, we are going to be using SpongeBob. Many of you guys are familiar with the characters of SpongeBob. So we're going to be using characters and scenarios from those episodes. So hopefully you enjoy. So we're going to do the first one together. There are 4 in total. First is the Krusty Krab's breath mints. Next is the SpongeBob clean pants. Then you have Patty Power. And then lastly, the tomato plants, which deals with his pal Sandy and SpongeBob. So let's do the first one together. Mr. Krabs created a secret ingredient for a breath mint that he thinks will cure the bad breath people get from eating Krabby Patties at the Krusty Krab. He asked 100 customers with a history of bad breath to try his new breath mint. He had 50 customers in Group A eat the breath mint after they finished eating the Krabby Patty. The other 50, Group B, also received a breath mint after they finished the sandwich. However, it was just a regular breath mint and did not have the secret ingredient. Both groups were told that they were getting the breath mint that would cure bad breath. 2 hours after eating the Krabby Patties, 40 customers in Group A and 10 customers in Group B reported having better breath than they normally had after eating Krabby Patties. So your goal is to identify what is the independent variable, what is the dependent variable, who are the people in the control group, who are the people in the experimental group, and then what should Mr. Krabs' conclusion be? Basically, should they give everybody this breath mint at the Krusty Krab, or should they not? So the independent variable. The independent variable in the experiment is going to be, what does the scientist change? So in this case, he changed the idea of the secret ingredient in the breath mint. So that would be your independent variable. The dependent variable is, what is the scientist measuring? So in this case, it was kind of hard to measure, but he did a qualitative measurement or data which was, did it cure bad breath? Did they have better breath now than they did before? So the amount of bad breath would be kind of your dependent variable. Was it good or was it bad? Did it cure bad breath? What people are in the control group? The control group is always the group where the standard at which you compare your results to. So in this group, or in this example, the control group is actually going to be Group B, because they received the breath mint, but it didn't have that secret ingredient. So that's kind of the control group. You're comparing it to the standard or the original. Then the experimental group is the group with the independent variable. So in this case, it's going to be the breath mint with the secret ingredient, which would be Group A. So what should Mr. Krabs' conclusion be? Based on your conclusion, which if you read the last sentence, that really kind of gives you an indication as to what the conclusion should be. If 40 customers in Group A said that they had better breath and only 10 customers in Group B, 40 out of 50 is a pretty good number. And Group A is actually the group that had the breath mint with the secret ingredient. So I would actually say that yes, the breath mint with the secret ingredient did help cure bad breath and could be used at the Krusty Krab. And if you look at, you want to have kind of a really big difference between the two groups. If you looked at Group B, only 10 of them reported having better breath. So it really does show you that in this case, the breath mint that Mr. Krabs created was pretty legit, that it actually helped cure the bad breath. Okay, so that's walking you through how you do these examples for today's activity. So that's the first example. The second example is using a special detergent called Cleano detergent. This next one is dealing with gas production, so flatulence or farting, and secret sauce again on those the Krusty Krab. And then the last one is you have to read through and look at the experiment and tell me, based on your experience over the past couple days of what we've been working on, what should he change? You need to, he made some mistakes, or he made some errors in the steps of the scientific method. So what did he do wrong, and what could or should be done to make it a better experiment? So that's what you're going to be working on today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We would love to help you.